Behind me here is Estonia, and in front of me is the Russian Federation, and what lies between the natural border known as the River Narva. Join me on my journey and find out how I made it to one of the easternmost points of the European Union. Today, I'm undergoing a solo journey, the likes of which I have never experienced before in my life. We're going to the Russian border. It's going to be quite an interesting one. Heading to the train station right now. Come along with me for the journey. It is a grim and soggy day here in Tallinn. And I just looked at the weather for Narva. It's going to be about 10 times worse there. Paldiski, Turba, and Narva. That's what I'm taking on track 3. Train number 20. I think I have about 40 odd minutes. Let's just see if it's already here. Track 3. I met some very nice Estonians who are gonna lead me the way, because apparently if you get on the wrong cart here, you're not going to Narva, you're going to a different one. Number 2. Thank you, my friend. I'm gonna sit with you guys if that's okay.
What? Yeah.
Perfect. Lovely. We are arriving in Narva.
Yeah.
Pretty easy train ride too. Thank you very much. Pleasure to meet you. Have a good one. Hey, thank you guys. Cheers. 2 lovely Estonian people I sat with on the train. Tell me a lot of things about Narva and Sillamäe, which I might try and go to. But we are in Narva. Thank you, my friend. And we've officially made it to Narva. Wow. This is the famous Narva Hotel. I will not be staying there, unfortunately, because I didn't realize that it was kind of like a staple of coming to Narva. So, next time. God damn, I should have been recording. Check that shit out. Oh my god, they're coming in droves. There's like 3 or 4 more up ahead. I saw a ladder. Wow. And after a treacherous 25-minute walk, I've made it to my destination. The commie blocks I'll be calling home for the next 16 hours, 17 hours. Now I just gotta figure out how to get in this place. Oh, I think it's that door right there. Oh. So you know we're almost in Russia when the roads are like this. Oh, Christ. Wow. Pink walls. I like it. And I've made it. Oh, well, isn't this nice? You left me some water. Oh, this is very nice. Thank you, Maxim. Well, once again, welcome to Narva. Now, I may be in Estonia, but it looks, it feels, and it sounds like Russia. 95% of the population here does speak Russian. All the storefronts and signs are in Russian, but we're in Estonia. I feel like I'm caught between 2 worlds at the moment. It is quite the fever dream here. Let's get deeper into the city and check more of it out. In 1944, when the Soviets were making their blitz to Berlin and recapturing their old lands, Narva was completely destroyed by Soviet artillery. After the war, the entire city was Stalinized and completely over-industrialized. Most of the true Estonians and Estonian speakers were deported and displaced. Russian settlers came in, and what you see here now today with the Russian speakers is what's left over of that. While some in the past may have feared Russian sentiment would stir up separatism, it's actually quite the contrary. Narva has stayed largely loyal to Estonia, due in part to the fact that there's better infrastructure, freedom of movement, and economic links to the EU. You can see here that the vehicle crossing is completely closed. It's pedestrian only. What once was. Hell, even 3 years ago. I'm not sure if you can see that right in front of me, but it seems to be fences. I think I'm heading to the border crossing checkpoint, the security side of the border. I'm not too sure if I'm allowed to film this at all, so I'm gonna keep a watchful eye here. Here it is, the border checkpoint. I hear music and speakers playing in the distance. Boy, you can feel the tension in the air already. This is something else.
That sounds great.
That sounds great.
Yeah, no.
Well, I think I am at the most surreal and pinnacle moment of my short yet exciting video creating journey. This is the geopolitical front line between the European Union and NATO and the Russian Federation. What you see here is Ivangorod. Ivan the Terrible built Ivangorod Fortress. You have the pedestrian-only border crossing with the natural border, the river Narva between, and the Narva Castle. I've been sitting here for about 20 minutes, just kind of taking it all in. That this is a land I may never get to see in my lifetime, but at least I got to lay eyes on it. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but there are Russians over there, divided by water. Caught between two worlds. Lined up along the Narva Castle, you have the flags of the European Union, Ukraine, and Estonia. I've seen some past videos of the Russians shooting or projecting messages onto certain parts of the wall of the Narva Castle, whether it be messages regarding keeping your heritage as a Russian speaker or anything else. So this is quite surreal seeing this in person, I'll say that again. In my last video, I went over the Soviet remnants of the capital city of Tallinn and showed what scars remain from the times of past. This is no scar. This is still an open wound. The rain is really starting to set the mood as well. Now, I don't have much more to say. This place kind of speaks for itself. As normal as life seems on this side of the river, you can still feel the political, cultural, and economic divide that this river has. This was my journey to the Russian border. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.